Greetings. My name is Leslie Scott. I am the incoming president and chief talent officer for the movement Higher Virtue. I'm just sitting here in my work dungeon, pondering some things, of course, as it relates to talent. And something that has been tugging at my professional heart for many, many years now is the topic we're going to discuss this evening. We're going to discuss redefining accountability in hiring. I'm going to introduce a new recruiting metric that I call QOM. You say, Leslie, what exactly is QOM and what does it mean? I'm so pleased that you asked. QOM is quality of manager. Quality of manager. You see, we ruminate to the point of obsession over recruiting metrics, right? Time to fill, source of hire, offer acceptance rates, right? Quality of hire, cost per hire, and all of the above. All are critical to measure the efficiency, the effectiveness, and the overarching success of a talent acquisition function. But let's be honest. A perfect hire can only thrive in a healthy corporate ecosystem. Let me repeat myself. A perfect hire can only thrive in a healthy corporate ecosystem. And that same corporate ecosystem is often shaped, protected, or poisoned by a single person, the hiring manager. As someone who has led enterprise-wide recruitment strategies, I've raised the flag in the past concerning repeated turnover, only to be met with more meetings, more process checklists, and zero accountability for what truly mattered, and that is managerial quality. Now we're going to dive into the untold truth behind turnover. When employees leave within 90 to 180 days, the talent team gets questioned, right? But what's not asked enough are the following questions. Who did this hire report to? Were expectations aligned or miscommunicated by the manager? That's a possibility. Has this same team experienced similar exits before? Is there a pattern here, right? Was the manager ever coached, reviewed, or held accountable at all for anything? It's worth exploring, right? You see, the introduction of QOM, quality of manager, it makes perfect sense. And the reason why is that it allows for organizations to have a more balanced approach to their hiring philosophy. You see, if we measure quality of hire, why are we not equally, if not more, paying attention to quality of manager? Now, let's talk about some of the things that can be factored into quality of manager. For example, this can define quality manager in certain ways. How about examining employee engagement scoring by teams and supervisors? 90-day and 1-year retention rates per manager. Meaningful exit interview themes that are tethered to leadership. Let's take a look at internal mobility versus stagnation on specific teams. And lastly, let's take a look at performance review, trends and data that can tell a particular story, give you a clearer picture on the quality of manager. In closing, talent doesn't leave companies, it leaves managers. Let me repeat myself. Talent doesn't leave companies, it leaves managers. A strategic talent acquisition leader is not only responsible for putting the right people in the right seats, they also protect and promote the employer brand. It is also incumbent for that same talent acquisition leader to begin to call out patterns of avoidable attrition, hostile leadership, or cultural misalignment, and strenuously advocate for shared accountability. Now, that is a very difficult task, but it has value to it. So the next time we gather around a dashboard that reflects high turnover in certain departments, business units, or pockets within an organization, let's just not question and put a laser focus on the health of the pipeline, right? Let's start examining and questioning leadership. Because until organizations are courageous enough to assess quality of manager, they will continue to cycle through great talent and wonder why nothing changes. Thank you for listening.